What is up, F-Horn Patrick? Now, to start off things, my name is Elliott, and I am a senior music education major with emphasis on horn, obviously. Now, in this video, I'm going ahead and giving you a reason why I deserve that horn in the F-Horn giveaway. Wait. You're probably thinking, Elliott, you don't need a horn. Well, that's where I'm going to say you're right. I don't need a horn. Why? I have my own. Just look right here. I play on a Holton H200 desk kit. So you can say I'm pretty well off, right? Now you're probably asking yourself, what is this for? Well, it's certainly not for me. It's actually for a middle school. Before I officially begin giving reasons why this is for the middle school, I'm going to give you some anecdotes. Story time! So where I go to school is in rural West Virginia. And since I'm a music education major, I've had to do some observations in the nearby public schools. If I had to pick the most memorable observation, this would have to be the middle school one. Oh god, middle schoolers! Yeah, they may be prepubescent teenagers there, but honestly, when it comes to music classes, they love it. Now, I had the pleasure to observe a very nice woman at this middle school. Let's see, she taught general music for 6th through 8th grade, and she also taught beginner band, which is 5th grade. The year that I went in to observe her, this was her last year before she was going to retire. So I remember sitting in the band room where she had her classes and just looking around, and a lot of the instruments were just Being the horn geek that I am, what's the first thing I noticed in that room? There's no horns. So that one day at the middle school, she was teaching her unit on the instrument families, and we happened to be on brass when I came in. So you know, she brought out the trumpet, she brought out the trombone, a tuba, and she played it for them, and they loved it. But when it came to the horn, the saddest thing I heard come out of her mouth was, unfortunately kids, we do not have working horns. All of them are broken and the school cannot afford new ones. So that's when I thought to myself, wow, I was pretty well off when I was in middle school and high school. You know, I got to play on a Con 6D in middle school, that was a school horn. EF H420 double horn by Eastman in high school, that was a school horn. And then around freshman year, I got to play on a Holton 177 for college, that was a school horn. Then sophomore year of college, I played on a Yamaha 567. And then now, I play on a Holton H200 desk kit. And the other thing I thought too was, I was given a lot of opportunity. And I look at their situation, they don't have a lot of opportunities, especially for those who want to learn the horn. So after the class ended, I went up to the lady and I asked her, what happened to the horns? And then she told me they're just sitting in the back room and haven't been touched since because they don't work. And after she told me that, in my mind I thought, you know what? I'm going to do something for these kids. I had a single F horn that was a Con 14D that I've had for like 6-7 years that was just given to me, and I fixed it up. Had no use for it, so I decided to give them that horn. I remember handing that instrument over to her and telling her, you know what, this is for the kids. This is to give them an opportunity that if they ever want to move on the horn or play it, they have it right there. And as she smiled and walked away with the instrument, it made me reflect on my purpose as a teacher. My philosophy has now changed that I am supposed to be the facilitator and someone who gives kids opportunities that they've never had before. You know, I didn't want anything in return. The intrinsic value I got from that is I know that at least 1 or 2 kids are going to get a hold of that horn and they're going to want to learn to play it and hopefully stick to it throughout high school and maybe college. Another story. I again observed another class at the middle school, don't you know? But this time, the nice lady wasn't there anymore, and there was a nice gentleman who had to take over the band program and the choir program. And then we got to talking. He got to know me a little bit, introduced myself to him to me. He was also an alumni at the school that I go to. And then he asked me, what do you play? And I told him, I play the horn. You mean the French horn? We're not going to get in that argument. Anyway, so he looked at me and said, do you know anything about fixing horns? Because I have about 3 of them that are completely broken. And, you know, I told him about the one that I donated that at least works a little bit, but I also offered to fix the other ones for him. And then he said, well, one kid spotted that one horn on the shelf and he showed interest in wanting to learn it. So I said, okay, I want to go ahead and fix the other horns to the best of my ability. The unfortunate thing though is they kind of play now, but they're still not up to par. So this is why I'm in this position now. For the F-horn giveaway, it is not for me, it is for the local middle school in my area. And because I stand by my philosophy of making sure that all students and children get opportunities, I believe that if this horn is given to them, it's going to open up many opportunities that they've never had. The horns I fixed up are probably only going to last maybe another year or 2 before they're completely junk again. But with this horn being given to them, it'll at least last a little bit longer and it'll be a nice instrument for them to learn on. I can guarantee you that if you would give this horn to this middle school, you're not just helping out one child. You're helping out many to come year after year after year after year. So as I finish out my senior year and I'm about to student teach in the spring, I just want to make sure I leave at least one more mark in this area, and hopefully to help open up an opportunity for these kids to have a nice instrument to learn on and to transfer on when they go to high school if they choose to do so. So I want to thank you for giving your time to watch this video, and I also want to thank the other YouTubers out there that might be watching this too. And I hope you consider my reasons as to why this middle school deserves a new horn. So if you do consider giving this horn away to the middle school, I'm able to give you all the info that you need through my email, which is posted in the description down below. Oh, and importantly, they don't know this, it's a surprise, so shh. So thank you so much again for watching this video, and I hope you consider this middle school as a good reason to give this horn away. Thank you.